So we're going to be working on my 97 Integra. We're going to be pulling off the turbo and manifold, and we might get to pulling out the seats today. So to start off, let's start pulling off the downpipe, the wastegate, and then we can get to the turbo. And then ultimately we'll pull off the manifold. And then we'll get into some other things. Probably seats, taking those out, I gotta check. But yeah, let's get to it. I'm gonna set this up on a tripod and set this up for a time lapse. So guys, as you can see, we did get the manifold out. We got the turbo out. Sorry. We can now start doing the manifold. So, as you saw, got the manifold finally out. Everything looked good on this. A little bit of moisture from it being cold. We are in Minnesota, so looks like my manifold wasn't too tight on there. Some of the bolts were loose. But yeah, there she is. We can get rid of that. So that's the head all cleaned off. The manifold, let's pull that off. Well, maybe we weren't leaking. So I'm going to sell that manifold, and hopefully we can buy a new one with the money from that. Living on a budget over here, like as most of you probably are as well. But yeah, I'm gonna plug up those holes. And I actually am going to throw stainless steel hardware in there. Now I got this as a kit from 1320 Performance, not 1320 Video. Let's be very clear on that. get one of these studs out of here. They do have a, I don't know if you can see that. That's an Allen head, or inverted Allen head, I suppose. So they're kind of like ARP head studs. You put the stud in there first and then you tighten the bolt down. And I got those, so, like, do you see all that surface rust kind of stuff going on? Got it so the bolts didn't do that as well, as they were getting a little gross. So we got a set of those. Again, that's from 1320 Performance, not video. So those will just go right in the normal stud hole. I'm gonna have to take these out. I do have two on there still, but I'm gonna take those out, throw the stainless ones in, and we'll go from there. I'm super excited today. I got rid of my ram horn manifold, and we got a manifold and a turbo to replace them. So I'm super excited about this. It's a 1320 Performance top mount manifold. Looks really good. Everything's shaved down flush on both sides. I'm really pleased with the quality of this. 44mm wastegate flange, V-band, T3, with a nice little badge on her. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm super excited about this. I've always wanted a top mount, but it was just never in the funds to do so. But getting rid of my ram horn, and yeah, I mean, got rid of that, and I also got super excited about this Boosted Boys special. Is a, I don't wanna, brand new dual ball bearing GTX 3582R. This thing looks super awesome. I mean, as you can see, it's an upgrade. I mean, it's a little smaller in size, but I had problems spooling before, so hopefully this'll change that. Before I couldn't spool until 5,000 RPMs, and I'm really hoping that'll fix that. I might take a little drop on some power, but I mean, it is what it is. I'd rather have the car be fun rather than overall power at this point. This engine is, it's a rods and pistons engine. It's nothing too crazy, and you know, still stock sleeves, stock head. With that older turbo, it was at 500 horse, which I'm still hoping to hit if I can, but I mean, I doubt it. But yeah, I'm super excited about this setup. I'm going to be replacing the OEM studs with, hold on, I'm trying to find it here, with some aftermarket extended stainless hardware. Excited about this. So I'm gonna take those two studs out. There was only two in there, and I'm gonna put in the new ones, and then we'll start mocking stuff up. So to start off, I'm gonna do the good old double nut trick. I know it's a little dirty, but let's keep your composure. It's where you put two nuts on the stud, tighten them up together, and then loosen the closest one to the head, and the second nut holding it won't let it back out, so it has no choice but to break the stud loose. I'll show you as we get going here. I just gotta find a wrench. Nope, let this focus here. So, I tightened up the two. Now all you gotta do, see how I'm on the farthest one, or the closest one to the head? You just wanna give her a nice turn. There we go. So, got the other one off. Now there's no studs in there. I am gonna take just a little bit of sandpaper and clean those up a little bit. Now, you don't want to get overly excessive with this, because then you'll create deep spots, which then will cause your exhaust to leak, and your AFRs will be off, your spool will be off, the amount of power you make, you just won't make as much. It'll cause a bunch of problems, and then you have to get your head resurfaced, and you don't want that. I mean, you might, but in this case we don't want that. So let's grab some sandpaper if I can find it. So what you're going to want to do is put the sandpaper over a flat surface like a little block or piece of wood, something flat. I'm gonna have to find something here, but I got a whole mess of garage of stuff I can look through, so yeah, I'm gonna find something like that and then we'll get started. This is where we're at right now. As you can tell, I still have some dirt and grime and whatnot, but I am going to take brake cleaner and clean all that stuff off, so we'll be good there. This whole process literally took me maybe a minute. Now we can start putting in the studs. I do recommend blowing some air into each thread to get all the gunk and all the dirt and grime out before you put your studs on. And then once you are ready to put your studs on, I would use just a little bit. Everything is good in moderation, but I would use a little bit of blue Loctite. These do have an inverted Allen on the side pointing out, so you will be able to get a Allen key in there or an Allen socket, whichever you prefer to use. I prefer the Allen sockets. So what you're going to want to do is put a little bit of blue Loctite and tighten it down. Once you feel it get hard, give it just a, I would give it maybe an eighth 1/8 to 1/4 inch of a turn. That is my preference. Everyone has their different preferences as to how tight they would like to put studs. But I know on these Honda engines, they have a hard time, these studs have a hard time staying tight. So that's why I recommend the blue Loctite. Again, not a lot, just a little dab. Little dab will do ya. So I had to cut this video short because it is extremely cold outside. Today it was -30 out with a real feel of -60 or something. It was just ridiculous. So that's why this video is cut short and I didn't finish what I was going to do. So just so you guys know that and aren't like, well, why didn't he finish it? This is a dumb video. This video is already gonna be edited kind of. I mean, it's my first time ever editing a video, so it's not gonna be the greatest. I'm doing my best. Just remember, with time, I'll grow. Just like I hope this channel will. So, if you like this video, at least somewhat, or want to see more of the build, please hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. The more you guys want to watch, the more I'll want to build, and the more crazy things we'll do. I got some projects in mind, so hopefully, you know, things will work out, and you know, we can get other stuff going. But thanks for watching this video. I'll see you guys next time.